Hello and welcome to the last part in our self-love video series. So I hope by now you're starting to feel those first tinges of love for yourself. And we're going to now just grow that a whole lot more into radical self-love, because by now I think you know that you deserve to love yourself. You deserve to receive love from others. You can give love to others, right? So, one of the most common things we come across in terms of self love is self care. So, self care means taking care of yourself, your body, what you eat, how you move, how you treat yourself. You know, we're not going to go and put chemicals into our bodies. We're not going to be overly harsh with our bodies. So, take care of yourself. Um, and self-love is not just about, going for a massage, although that is wonderful, or going and having a manicure, a facial done. All those things are wonderful, but those are just the external things. I want you to go deeper into this, where everything you do must have an intention and it must have the feeling of love attached to it. So I'm going to have a massage, and I'm doing it because I just love and adore myself so much. And I'm going to treat myself to this massage. And when you're there, be open and receive that care, right? So take the self-care, but take it to a deeper level. The next thing is the self-talk. So we are done with criticism and self-judgment, right? So now we're going to watch the way we speak to ourselves. I want you to compliment yourself. Every time you do something wonderful, you do something right and say, hey, that was well done. That was awesome. Compliment yourself for the things that you already do well. Like we mentioned in the other one, if you're a good friend, if you're a good parent, if you're good at your job, start complimenting yourself on all of these things. So that is going to start improving your sense of worthiness, and automatically comes that sense of confidence, and the self-love comes automatically with that as well. So lots of that. Every time you pass a mirror, look at yourself and go, hey, I love you. Hey, you're awesome, right? It sounds funny, have fun with it, but you're going to enjoy that. The next thing in radical self-love is actually having respect for yourself. Um, Very often we've been programmed to just say yes. Someone needs you for something, someone needs your help, someone needs money, whatever it is they need, and we just always saying yes to these things. And I want you to look at those things, and before you say yes, when internally something inside of you is screaming, no, I don't want to do this. So I want you to go within, listen to that voice, and ask, why is it that I don't want to do this? And if you feel that this is someone that's crossing a boundary, then we have to learn to say no. And sometimes saying no is the kinder option. I'm not saying we must be mean, and when somebody's in a state, where they really, really need your help and you're just going to say no. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, look at the times in your life where you're saying yes when you should be saying no, right? So if somebody at work is palming off some of their work onto you, and they say, oh, but you do this so well, I can't possibly do it the way you do it, so please, can you do this? And then you do it, and then they palm off more work and more work. At some point, you're going to have to say, no, that's your job. You do that. I have my job. I'll do this. If you want me to teach you how to do it better, I'm prepared to do that for you, but I'm not prepared to do it for you, right? So it's a way that is very clear. We're setting boundaries. We can say no with loving kindness. We don't have to say no in a way that is harsh and hurtful to another person. but we're doing this because we're starting to respect ourselves and set up boundaries. This is especially where you're doing so much and then more is expected of you and you're feeling tired and drained. That is when you need to know where are your boundaries. If you don't have any, set up some and then stick to those boundaries. That's now you being kind and loving to yourself. If you're in a relationship, right, or if you're looking for a relationship, instead of the whole idea of looking for perfection in the other person, I want you to stop and ask yourself, who do I want to be in this relationship? Do I want to be someone that is loving, that is kind, that is generous, that is supportive, that is happy, that is fun to be around, that's adventurous? Then become those things, right? And the relationship will start to evolve. But when we come into relationship and we look at the other person and we say, I want a partner who is, they have to be a certain height, they have to look a certain way, they have to have a certain bank balance, they have to speak in a certain way, dress in a certain way, have this kind of manners and these kind of values, right? So we're not perfect. We spoke about that in the last video. Strive for excellence, but not perfection. So we cannot expect other people to be perfect, right? When you feel so whole, so complete within yourself, you will not need other people to fulfill you, to change for you. You will be far more accepting because you accept yourself, right? So try that exercise out, whether you're in a relationship or you're looking for one. Ask yourself, who do I want to be in a relationship? And then this exercise that I'm going to do with you now, this is the one for the real radical self-love, right? So close your eyes for a moment and focus your attention in the center of your chest. You can put your hand there. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe, breathe into your heart. And as you exhale, you're exhaling from your heart. Breathe again into your heart. And this time I want you to notice a white light in the middle of your chest. And now as you breathe in deeply, see this light begin to expand and it fills your heart. And I want you to think of a person that you dearly, dearly love. It could even be a pet that you really, really love and adore. And bring up this feeling of love. And on the next in-breath, feel this feeling of love begin to expand so it fills your entire body. And on the out-breath, relax. On the next in-breath, you're going to breathe and this love is going to expand and fill the entire room that you are in. And on the out-breath, relax. On the next in-breath, the sense of love is going to expand and fill the entire city that you are in. And relax. And on the next in-breath, you're going to expand this energy and it fills the entire country that you're in. And then relax. And on the next in-breath, feel this energy begin to expand and it fills the entire world. Just feeling this beautiful sense of expanded love, unconditional love. And keeping that sense of love, bring yourself back into the room. This is something you can repeat. It's an exercise that will take you 1 minute, but the more that you do it, the more you will start feeling the emotion of love within yourself. Love is a frequency, it's a vibration. And when you start vibrating at the frequency of love, you will attract more love into your life. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me on this video series. If you want more content from me, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, or you can join the Creating Conscious Relationships group on Facebook. And there's lots more content that comes in there, especially for future programs and things like that. So thank you very much again. It was absolutely awesome sharing this with you. And I hope that you had great benefit from it. So lots and lots of love to you. Thank you again, everyone.